Hey, you guys. So I wanted to read some verses to you today out of Ephesians 4. The reason I want to read these particular verses is because it has become like a trend to accuse people of having too much empathy. So, this is the accusation that has been wielded against Bishop Buddy, who spoke at the inauguration. I have also recently heard this accusation come against Beth Moore. She has a lot of kindness in her heart. She knows that she is here to be a servant and to show love and kindness to the oppressed, to anybody that has been pushed to the outskirts of society. This is what we are here to do, but it's a trend. The buzzword is toxic empathy, and it's a trend to start accusing evangelical women and men who show this empathy as if they are not following Jesus. So I think these verses in Ephesians will help us to understand a little bit more about what is going on here. So Paul writes to the church at Ephesus that if they are growing in love and growing in Christian maturity, they will be showing brotherly kindness. He doesn't want them to go backward. And this is how he says that. He says in verse 18, some are darkened in their understanding, being alienated from the life of God because of the hardness of their hearts. So he is warning them against a hardening of the heart. He says, because they are callous, they have given themselves over to indecency for the practice of every kind of impurity with greediness. Okay, there is something really greedy about the Christian nationalist mega movement that we are seeing right now. It's a lust for power. I mean, that is really what is at the root of it. It's a lust for political power that is so great. It has made their hearts hardened, and it has made them want to justify bullying and justify being mean to immigrants and justify being mean in general. They have to in order to support the person that they put in the White House. So it all goes back to greed. And then Paul says in verse 20, but you did not learn about Christ like this. He is reminding them, don't let this happen to you. This is not how Jesus presented himself to you. Did Jesus come to you and try to bully you into submission? Did he try to put somebody over you who was mean and called names and tell you that it was because of a godly agenda? No, he comes to you in compassion. Jesus comes in kindness and love and with care, and he always comes to those who the least of these, to those who are scared, who are those who are feeling oppressed. So this toxic empathy buzzword, all that does is signal to us that this is a person that has gone way off track of God and into a greed and a hardness of heart.